Deserts account for a quarter of the world's total land area. More than 110 countries and about 1 billion people have been affected by desertification. China and many Arab countries are among the worst affected areas. Located in the arid northwestern part of China, Ningxia has been fighting droughts and desert expansion ever since the autonomous region was established in 1958. Scientists have come up with many creative methods to prevent the situation from worsening. 16 scientists from Yemen, Sudan, Libya, Palestine and Morocco are participating in the anti-desertification technology training program for Arab countries, which kicked off in Ningxia's capital of Yinchuan on August 27th. The scientists, who all specialize in controlling desertification in their own countries, will learn about the unique techniques used to prevent desertification in Ningxia, as well as exchange experience with their Chinese counterparts. Bachir Ragatz, chief engineer at Tunisia's Ministry of Environment, is attending the training section with his colleague Mohamed Maati. They said desertification has hindered the development of their homeland for a long time, adding that the multiple efforts they have made to fight it have failed.
Most Arab countries are desert states, but the situation is worse for those in North Africa because of the Sahara Desert. For example, Tunisia is troubled by desertification throughout the year. It's affecting our country's economic development and people's lives. We've been trying to curb desertification for many years, but the results have not been satisfactory. At the beginning, we planted date palm trees in an attempt to fix the sand dunes and fend off sandstorms, but all the trees were soon blown away by fierce winds.
The months-long program includes a wide range of detailed and specific courses, including those concerning tree selection and the development of industries related to desert control efforts. The two scientists said they are specifically interested in techniques used to preserve water resources, as the low precipitation in Tunisia is a major obstacle in curbing desertification.
Water shortages are the biggest issue. Our country has really low precipitation, especially in the southern regions. There's not enough water for irrigation, and that's why the desert keeps expanding. People can barely live in those areas, which makes our job even harder.
While going on a field trip to one of Ningxia's experimental desert control zones, the two scientists were amazed by the lush plants covering the sandy land. They also found possible solutions to the problems they are having at home.
We have noticed some methods that might be suitable for application in Tunisia. For example, the technique of stabilizing sand dunes with chemicals, constructions, or even vegetation could be used in Tunisia.
According to the regional government, the total area of desertified land in Ningxia has decreased from 1.65 million hectares in the 1970s to 1.18 million hectares in 2010, with more than 400,000 hectares of desert transformed into arable land. Leila Anouri, an environmental engineer from Morocco, says she's eager to find out more about how Ningxia raises money to invest in anti-desertification.
In Morocco, the money we spend on desert control mainly comes from the government. But it's far from enough. We need more sources of funding, especially from developed countries. At the moment, our partners are mainly NGOs from Europe.
Situated to the west of the Sahara Desert, Morocco has one of the worst cases of desertification in the world, with desertified land covering half of the country's territory.
Morocco has long been suffering from desertification. Deserts have swallowed more than 50% of the land in the country, and there is not sufficient water. Without enough money, we can only use measures like limiting grazing or mining.
Anouri said Ningxia's extensive experience in attracting foreign investment and developing desert-related industries could be quite valuable to Morocco. She said that she was greatly impressed by a cooperative project carried out by Chinese and German scientists in the Sichuan Desert.
With financial and technical support from abroad, the region has progressed significantly in terms of desert control. Many of the techniques they invented work really well in arid areas.
The training program was co-organized by the Ministry of Commerce and the Ningxia Academy of Agriculture and Forestry Sciences, or NAAFS. It has been held 5 times since being initiated in 2006, with more than 100 desert control specialists from Arab countries participating. Wang Feng, head of NAAFS, said Ningxia's achievements in curbing desertification over the past 5 decades can provide a good example for Arab countries, which share similar geological conditions with Ningxia.
They're really interested in our selection and cultivation of drought-resistant plants. Some of these plants can be used to produce animal feed, which could develop into profitable industry.
An official from a training unit under Libya's National Committee to Combat Desertification told China View that he's looking forward to arranging for more Libyan scientists to study in China.
China has decades of experience in controlling desertification and has made remarkable achievements in the past. I can't wait to introduce some of these unique techniques to more scientists in my country. What happened in Ningxia during the past 50 years is truly admirable.